These most rare and valuable old dirty-looking 2009 Bicentennial pennies. These coins may look ordinary, scratched, or forgotten in your pocket change, but a few rare versions from 2009 are breaking records and sending collectors into a frenzy. Hidden Mint Errors Special Designs. Have you ever held a old dirty 2009 era Bicentennial formative years penny in your hand and thought this thing is worth almost nothing? Well, what if I told you that one of those same dull, pocket-worn pennies, yes, a regular-looking, extremely rare, cases even millions of dollars, some were struck with extra fingers, some with floating thumbs, and others so misaligned or doubled that they turned an ordinary penny into a life-changing treasure. The history behind the 2009 formative years penny. The year 2009 marked the 200th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth and the 100th anniversary of the Lincoln Cent series. To honor this moment, the U.S. Mint launched a 4-design commemorative penny program, each illustrating a different chapter of Lincoln's life. The second design in the series was the formative years penny, showing a young Lincoln sitting on a log in Indiana, reading a book while holding a tool. It symbolizes Lincoln's childhood, education, the most valuable errors and varieties, double die obverse, DDO, value $300 to $800, double die reverse, value $5,000 to $10,000, off center strike errors, value $1,500 to $3,000, broad strikes errors, value $3,000 to $5,000. How a dirty 2009 formative years penny can still be worth a fortune. Most people think a valuable coin must look shiny. But with 2009 formative years pennies, condition does not always matter, because in error collecting, the rarity of the error is more important than the grade. A strong DDR with multiple extra fingers could be brown, be circulated, covered in dirt, be bent slightly, and still sell for hundreds or thousands. Some legendary error coins in history were found on the ground in parking lots, inside old jars stuck in vacuum cleaners. It doesn't matter how ugly it is, if the error is rare, it's valuable. How to identify one. When checking your 2009 formative years pennies, focus on the right hand. On the reverse, look for extra thumb, doubled fingers, phantom knuckles, floating or detached thumb. The book and tool doubling often shows here. The obverse lettering, check for doubling or separation. Off-center design, easy to spot. Just look at how centered the coin is. Raised blobs or cracks, these indicate die breaks or cuts. Final thoughts. You could be holding a treasure. The 2009 formative years penny is one of the most error-filled coins of the modern U.S. Mint era, and because billions were produced, millions of them remain drawers, jars, pockets, cars, old piggy banks, dusty coin containers. Your penny could be hiding. It might look dirty, it might be scratched, it might look worthless, but it could be the rarest coin you've ever touched. The most shocking, dramatic, and valuable minting errors ever produced in modern U.S. coin history, and the old dirty 2009 era Bicentennial professional life penny has some of the rarest errors of them all, from insane double dies, to floating hands, to massive misstrikes, to freak errors so bizarre you'd swear they were fake. These coins have sold for jaw-dropping amounts. The most valuable ones are almost always found in circulation, covered in dirt, scratches, and wear. The history behind the 2009 professional life penny. The year 2009 was unlike any other for the Lincoln Cent. 200 years since Abraham Lincoln's birth, and 100 years of the Lincoln Cent series. To celebrate this historic moment, the U.S. Mint released 4 special reverse designs, each showing a different chapter of Lincoln's life. The third design was the professional life penny, representing Lincoln in 1837, standing tall in front of the Illinois state capitol in Springfield. This design, the most valuable errors and varieties, double die reverse DDR, value $15,000 to $25,000, double die obverse DDO, values $4,500 to $8,000, floating hand error, value $3,000 to $6,000, off center strikes, value $1,000 to $3,000. Why dirty pennies can still be worth a fortune, unlike rare high-grade collector coins. Modern error coins do not require perfect condition to be valuable. That means circulated, dirty, brown, scratched, pocket-worn, even bent pennies can still be worth huge money. The value comes from the error, not the grade. Here's how this happens. Collectors prioritize rarity, not condition. A dramatic DDR, even in VF condition, can sell for $2,000 to $10,000. High-grade examples are nearly impossible. To find most professional life pennies entered circulation immediately, errors stand out even when worn. Doubling, misalignment, cuts, and missing layers remain visible. A dirty penny could literally be a $10,000 treasure. Auction sales price and values. Because billions were minted and the design was complex, experts believe several dramatic doubling varieties haven't been found, yet a major, clean, dramatic DDR could set records. 1969's DDR penny $70,000, 1955 DDR penny $30,000, 1972 DDR penny $14,000. If a professional life penny were found with full double columns, doubled windows, doubled Lincoln figure, strong doubling on both obverse and reverse side, could easily surpass $50,000 and possibly break the $1,000,000 mark. Registry collectors pay anything if the rarest known example becomes a population one coin wealthy. Collectors will bid without limits. How to identify these rare, valuable errors? Here's where you tell your viewers exactly what to look for. Use this checklist. Check Lincoln's right-hand. Look for doubled fingers, long shadow, thumb phantom, knuckle floating, or detached finger. Inspect the building, especially windows, columns, roofline, steps, wall, brick. Strong doubling creates big value. Look at the obverse. Search for doubling on Liberty. Examine the edges, off center, partial collar, expanded edge, misaligned. Strike. Check the surface. Look for cuts, die, cracks, blistering, peeling, copper, zinc exposure. These all boost value. Final thoughts. The 2009 professional life penny is one of the most underrated, overlooked, and secretly valuable coins sitting in pocket change today. A coin that looks worthless, dirty, old, brown, scratched, and one dramatic, undiscovered DDR could become $1 million coin. So tell viewers to check every 2009 penny they find, especially the professional life design. The old dirty 2009 era Bicentennial Presidency penny has some of the most bizarre, valuable, and extremely rare mint errors ever discovered in modern U.S. coinage. And today, I'm going to show you exactly what to look for. Things so tiny most people have missed them for 15 years. Stay with me to the end, because the final error on this list is so rare, only a few have ever surfaced, yet collectors would pay a life-changing fortune. The story of 2009 Presidency penny. The year 2009 wasn't just another year for the U.S. Mint. It marked the bicentennial of Abraham Lincoln's birth and the 100-year anniversary of the Lincoln cent, which first appeared in 1909. To honor this massive milestone, the Mint released 4 different designs on the reverse birthplace logs cabin. The Presidency penny, the one we're focusing on, features the unfinished U.S. Capitol dome, symbolizing Lincoln guiding a nation through division and rebuilding. The most valuable errors and varieties. Double die obverse did oval of $5,000 to $6,000 OFF center. Strikes. Value $5,000 to $25. 000 clip planchet force value $1,500 to $5. 000 brockage estimate value $3,000 to $30. 000 wrong planchet RR value $25,000 to $150,000. Why old dirty 2009 Presidency pennies can be so valuable. Most people throw these away because they look worn, they look damaged, they look dirty, they look common, but here's the truth: dirty coins often hide errors better than shiny coins. The grime settles into doubling lines, die, cracks, weak strikes, planchet defects. Collectors know that some of the biggest error discoveries in history came from junk drawers, old jars, coffee cans, attic boxes, flea markets, garage sales. Your old dirty 2009 penny might be hiding a life-changing error under its surface. How to identify a potentially rare example? Here's what viewers should examine carefully. Weight. The coin, a normal 2009 penny, weighs 2.5 grams. That a major difference means wrong planchet, missing copper coating, foreign blank. Huge value. Look at the Capitol building. Errors often appear in windows columns. Dome line, steps, left/right, roof edges. Compare under magnification. Check 2009 and Liberty. Doubling is most visible here. Flip the coin sideways. You might see rim clips, lamination, peeling, die, cracks off center edges under bright LED light. Rotate slowly, doubling flashes under the right angle. Real auction sales price and values. Some 2009 Presidency penny errors have already sold for $1,200 DDR minor, $3,500 off center mint state, $10,000 wrong planchet. Meanwhile, collectors are still desperately searching for the full dramatic DDR, the mule error, the copper planchet anomaly. If one of these surfaces, A life-changing payday is possible. Why these errors keep increasing in value? There are 5 key reasons low mint quality in 2009 high-stress new designs errors. People didn't save these pennies. Everyone thought they were modern junk. Most ended up damaged or worn, which increases rarity of high-quality errors. Error collectors have exploded in popularity. More demand, higher prices, new discoveries still happen every year. New varieties surface. This keeps the hype alive and the values growing. Final warning to viewers: do not assume a penny is worthless just because it's dirty, it's scratched, it's circulated, it looks old and dull. The rarest errors in U.S. history were often found in the worst-looking coins. Your viewers could be holding a fortune without knowing it. Final thoughts. So before you spend or throw away your old dirty 2009 pennies, stop. Check every one, because the next coin you find might be a $500 treasure, a $50,000 rarity, or even $1 million mule waiting to be discovered by someone just like you. If you want more life-changing coin stories, rare errors, and huge value coins to coins action right now. The most valuable old dirty 2009 error bicentennial birth and early childhood penny errors. The ones hiding in pocket change, drawers, junk boxes, parking lots. The coins collectors are desperately hunting for. Imagine this for a moment. You're cleaning your drawers, emptying old jars, maybe picking up some dirty change from the car floor, and suddenly you see a filthy, brown, scratched 2009 penny. Looks worthless, right? Hundreds, thousands, and in some extreme error cases, even millions of dollars. The background. The year 2009 marked one of the most important moments in American coin history. It was the 200th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, and to honor this milestone, the U.S. Mint released 4 different reverse designs representing key stages of Lincoln's life, birth, and early childhood. But the first design, the birth and early childhood penny, instantly became the most iconic, minted to depict the humble beginnings of one of America's greatest leaders. It features a log cabin, a symbol of simplicity, struggle, and perseverance. The most valuable errors and varieties: double die errors, value $5,000 to $25,000. OFF center strike, value $5,000 to $10,000. Missing plating errors, value $5,000 to $12,000. BROADSTRIK errors, value $3,000 to $7,500. Wrong planchet, value $10,000 to $50,000. Why dirty, old, damaged 2009 pennies can still be worth a fortune? Collectors aren't grading the dirt, they're grading the error. A dirty penny can still be a $10,000 penny if the error is dramatic, the date is visible, the error is authentic. In fact, many of the highest value 2009 error coins found so far were dirty, scratched, or heavily circulated. Dirt does not reduce value on major errors. Current auction records, real values. Here are confirmed examples from real sales of 2009 error pennies. Lamination peel, early childhood penny, $2. 600 off center 2009 penny with date $4. 750 double struck 2009 cent $3. 300 missing plating error $1. 850 broad strike 2009 early childhood $1. 200 and collectors predict that a major wrong planchet strike could easily fetch $250,000 to over $300,000. How to identify if yours is worth big money? Here's the checklist your viewers will love. Check the reverse cabin area. Look for doubling, cracks, cuts, peeling, plating, strike through debris. Check the obverse, date must remain readable for maximum value. Check the rim, missing rim, broad strike. Check the color, gray or silver color, missing plating. Check shape if it's not round, off center, or broad strike. Check weight, standard weight 2.5 grams. Any major difference, wrong planchet. Tips to sell for maximum: never clean. The coin cleaning destroys value. Photograph under natural lighting, show the error clearly. Get a second opinion. PCGS or NGC certification boosts value 5 to 10x. That sell on the right platform. Heritage auctions, great collections. eBay with grading. Keep the story. Collectors love knowing where it was found. Final thoughts. The 2009 birth and early childhood penny may be one of the most underestimated modern coins ever made. A dirty old coin from pocket change can be secretly hiding $5,000 to $20,000 or even $1 million. This is exactly why people all over the world are now searching their jars, drawers, and old piggy banks, hoping to discover the next life-changing 2009 Bicentennial Penny. So the next time you see a dirty 2009 penny, don't throw it away. You might be holding a coin worth more than a brand new car, a house down payment, and in some cases more than $1 million.